Overnight, we've seen reports in the Fairfax media that this federal government has a secret plan to take over the vocational education and training sector. Given their track record over the last 2 years on training and skills, this can only be a really disastrous outcome. What we've seen, firstly, is over $2 billion cut from the schools portfolio, over $1 billion of that out of apprenticeship support, and we've seen the result, which has been a huge decrease in the number of apprentices commencing training. Added to that, we've seen the federal government act too slowly, make the wrong calls, and fail to understand the importance of the rip-offs and frauds and shonky behaviours, the aggressive marketing that was occurring, pulling students into very expensive $20,000, $30,000 training courses of dubious quality, often not even finishing their training because they shouldn't have been in the course in the first place. And as a result of that, we've seen a disaster in the med sector under this government. Yesterday, the New South Wales Conservative Minister for Skills slammed his federal colleagues for their incompetence in this portfolio area. I cannot see on any day how them taking over the whole system would be anything other than a disaster. Secondly, I want to make a point. There has been a concerted attack by Conservative governments on our public TAFE system. I've travelled all around the country and we've seen the devastation that's been done to TAFE, which is not only an important part of the education landscape for people across the country, but is also a public provider. And that means that it has the task of making sure that people in rural and regional Australia get access to training. It's got the responsibility for ensuring people with a disability have access. Our Indigenous Australians get training and skills. This government has no value on public provision and no value on the importance of making sure that everybody has equal and fair, reasonable access to training, and yet they want to talk about innovation and jobs. Well, what a joke. Have they forgotten that the vast majority of the population accesses our vocational training system to get exactly those sorts of qualifications? Their hands on the wheel of the entire system would be a disaster.